I think they're referring to the Amish farmers who were talking about low technology and doing things by hand and that's all I know.
So under that, let me reread the question here. On your work. I'm embarrassed. I don't know the question. One of yes is pen. Shall I reread it? Is that what you want? Or, oh, I'm just having a really hard time with understanding what's asking here. The friend Quaker who uses and develops technology such as climate change software. How do you bring your values to bear on your work? It's more a choice of what I work on. Thank you, closer. On what I work. I originally have a computer science background, and I love computers, but I eventually realized that tip-tapping on a computer all day for the heck of it is kind of useless. And I want to do something with my job or my life that actually has impact, so I've changed my major to a civil engineering major, and in that civil engineering I'm working on climate modeling or from an economic perspective. That's what I do. That is modeling, the forecasting, kind of the antithesis of you, I suppose, the economic futures based on the economic futures of providing energy from cradle to grave to the entire U.S. economy right now. That's what that is. Sorry, it bugs me into annoying me. And cradle to grave, and then eventually modeling the rest of the world from a mathematical optimization perspective. Now, what does that mean? It's kind of a lot of jargon there. Eventually, I'd like my work to be used in finding more efficient ways to provide what we currently need for the society, for right now U.S., hopefully longer term the world, and planning. But one of the realities of where we are today is, I agree with you, we don't need that dollar bill to live. But one of the realities, as we also pointed out, is we do live in this economy. That's where we are. And if we want to transition from one place to another, we've got to get there. How do we get there? Along the same lines of Peter mentioned of we can't do 20 years in a day. And that's part of what I work on at planning software. That's why I'm doing it, so we can find ways of moving forward given where we live today in a capitalistic economic society. Does that help to answer the question? A nod from whoever wrote it? Okay.
Thank you, Kevin. We're getting near lunchtime, but let's finish up with one question. I got a whole handful here, so I hope you get an opportunity to speak with the panelists afterwards, but there will be some time before lunch, and hopefully most of them will be at lunch. This actually goes for only board members, so you're on the spot. Megan tells us 40 cents on the dollar goes to servicing debt. Could you speak about Olney's decision not to take on debt? We have a board member that would like to talk about debt. Thank you for that contribution. Peggy.
People looking for a wonderful institution to invest in, an organization to invest in, I would vote for Olney Friends School. And your money goes a long way here, whatever currency you can provide.
Let's have a hand for our panelists, please.